Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Realistic here, and I'm going to be doing another kit overview for IamTheInnovator.com. And this one right here is called NOLA Bounce, and it's iconic sounds from the New Orleans bounce scene. So I'm talking sounds from like Cash Money Records, No Limit Records, as well as new acts like City Girls and NBA Youngboy. So over the years, we've gotten so many dope sounds and records and beats and so many just amazing things that have come from NO and their music scene. And so it's really nice and convenient to be able to have a collection of those sounds all in one kit. And so when we go over and look at what we got right here, you'll see that we got a lot of different folders to choose from. So a lot of different things in there. Also, just a little side note, I love how the open hi-hats and the closed hats were separated. I always find that really convenient. And I like too that the claps and the snares were separated in different folders too. So that's a little side note. But when we look at the sample rate, we got 44.1 and the bit depth is 24. So you know that they're going to work in any DAW or any sampler. So you won't run into any issues there. And you'll know that you'll just drop it in there and you can get cruising and making these beats and get going from there. So let's go through here. Like I said, there's a lot of sounds to choose from. So we'll just take it from the top and give these a little listen so you can hear what they all sound like. You can hear too when we're going just through the 808s that it definitely has that gritty sound that we're used to hearing from the NOLA scene right there. So it definitely stays true to what's going on with the vibe down there. All right, let's go through the claps. Actually, the clap folder I think is really important. For one, we heard a lot of claps come out during this era, especially when things were really popping with Cash Money and No Limit. But two, right now, claps are really have been making a comeback the past few years. I hear them on a lot of Metro Boomin records and a lot of other records just popping up all over the scene right now. So they've definitely have made a pretty strong comeback. So it's good that these are here. So you got a lot of classic claps in there, which is really nice to have. You can never have too many classics in your arsenal. It's always good to have those. The record scratches are actually pretty dope. I actually don't have enough of these in my collection. So I'm actually pretty pumped that I'm going to have a couple more scratches in my collection. I always try to like find where I can put those in my records, but I can never find the right scratches to work. And I feel like a lot of these will just work for what I'm looking for. So just a little side note of a personal thing I'm excited about. The hi-hats definitely stayed true to the NOLA scene, which is really cool because the hi-hats were just a really important part of the beats that were going on with it. A lot of classics in there. You can't go wrong with these in just about any beat. Any one of those hi-hats could work. Yeah, and the kicks stay true to what we're used to hearing with the NOLA scene as well. Just got that really grit, that little bit of distortion, and that little bit of bite on top of it. Again, with the open hi-hats, I was really excited that these two were separated with the closed hi-hats and the open hi-hats, because whenever I'm looking for hi-hats, I usually know if I'm going to look for a closed or an open hat, so it's pretty nice to have those just separated. Let's check out some of the hits folder here. I skipped over that accidentally here, but those guitar wahs actually sound really dope. I'm actually pretty excited to load those up on like a MPC or Maschine and just play around with those on the pads. Definitely a lot of classic sounds to choose from in there. And the last thing, let's just go back to the snare folder here and check these out and hear what they sound like, because the snares definitely played a big role in the whole New Orleans scene music. So let's check this out. You can see why that was named Manny. That's definitely got the Manny Fresh vibe to it. Definitely a lot of classic snares in there. So again, this kit right here was called NOLA Bounce, and I didn't go through all the sounds. So if you liked it and you want to hear more and you want to be able to hear all the sounds, all you got to do is head over to IamTheInnovator.com, put this one in your shopping cart, and have at it to making some dope beats.